Hey, it's Dave here from 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Today was Monday, June 15th, 2020. We're still in the July contract, although we're getting the volume starting to get close here in the third week of June. So we'll be switching fairly soon, sometime this week, up to the August contract. Looking at this is my foundation chart with the bar charts right now that we've been working on recently in the foundational course that we've been in. If the information that you had in front of you is what you see right here and what you see right here, and you're looking at your indicators, what you can tell about this market, it's down. Now, that's the way I traded it, and I would trade down every time. Unless there was a big volume spike to the other side, which there wasn't. There was no big momentum switch. There was the momentum. You can't really tell that this market's up here is after the fact. It's after it crests all of this information in front of it. So some things happen. You know, you take your best shot. The market was down to start the day, and it just doesn't work out. So your best laid plans sometimes just doesn't work. And no matter how you look at it, no matter how you go about it, you can't win every day. You got to understand that that's just the nature of the beast. Sometimes the market will get away from you. It's the way it works. Anyone that says otherwise is lying to you. And so going back to the 8 o'clock mark, the best chance for it to turn over was right here. By the way, when we got this bar right there, 1593 bar at 1032, that was probably the best chance the market had to roll over. It got within one tick of 1.5p on the high, but it didn't roll. So this was a good spot. There was a whole bunch of good spots along the way. Now, I'm not going to take a long below the S1 line, just not going to do it. I'm going to win more these days than I lose, and that's just a matter of the statistics are on my side. When the market's below S1 and you don't have volume to come to the game, most likely the market is going to continue to go the path of least resistance. In this case, there was no reason for the market to continue to stop going down. You can look at all your indicator lines going across here, your 200 bar, your 100 bar, your 50 bar, they're all down. Everything's down. Volume's down. Volume itself at that point in time, when you're looking even up to the 1030 mark, volume is 1906 favoring the short side. Once it crossed over, and I'll show you, after it crossed the 1593 bar, I gave up shorting the market. So it was above this bar right here. Once we crossed over that level right here, 3641, and we got above this is where I gave up. I gave up before this point, but you can see that the market just did not want to give up the ghost today. And it happens. No matter how you slice and dice it, coming in probably tomorrow to turn around Tuesday. Obviously, the Adams of the world out there that watch me love when I lose. They can't stand it when I'm winning. So the last couple of days, I was up $1,300. And I finished the day about 38.16. That's where I stand. I kept on trying. I mean, it looked like one of those days that it was going to win for me. It was going to continue to win. So I ended up giving back some of the gains, and I'm okay with that. I feel confident in the way I trade that in any given day I can turn 50 ticks. Although I lost 44 today, I feel in any given day I can win 50 ticks on any trade. There was some really good trading opportunities that I took today. They just didn't want to work out. I mean, coming into this, let me smush this together here. So this is what there we go. There, it's finally starting to work out. So here is June 14th. Here's your low coming in around the 1 mark. And then we see the cresting here. Now, maybe this, right when I was shorting, maybe once it got over the S1 line today is when I should have stopped trying to short. In hindsight, you're always going to win. And no matter how you look at it, you can always find what you should have done after the fact's over. But looking at this market, looking at all that you have in front of you, the information is this market was going to continue to move down and get underneath this low. Now, at some point, maybe once it crested over the S1 and got over that $35 handle, probably should have stopped trying to short the market. I tried again up here at the pivot point, and that was my last attempt at it up here. Once we saw this high volume spike, I was holding on, and then I got out when it couldn't hold the pivot line. So I think I took the last little bit there to get the minus 44 on the little run up here. So the plan worked. I mean, these are days that this is just the way it is. Some days are going to get away from you. No matter, you're going to have your plan. You're going to trade your plan. The volume itself was favoring the continuation of the downside. So the market was at the time of trade, the Dow was down about 600 points. The crude oil futures were down $1.30. There was no huge like volume levels that said, hey, we are done going down. It was a day that just, honestly, there were better traders than me. Honestly, I mean, there's days that you just look back and you think, well, you know what, I got beat by better people. I didn't see this. It looked like all indicators were showing me that the market wanted to continue the downward movement. I believe, honestly, that we were going to go into a Fibonacci retracement level, and we were going to sell off into it. And it could have happened. If people that wanted to move the market today, they could have. They didn't come to play today on Monday. Will they come tomorrow or not? I don't know. But we're going to be a lot more cautious into Tuesday, as I was on Monday. Monday was showing me that we wanted to continue the movement down. It looked like we were heading down. The Dow, everything was down. All the markets were showing that they wanted to come down, and it just didn't work out that way. I guess how the Dow finished 25,809. So it continued to move up. I guess it went higher in the close, right? I guess on my phone on me. Yeah, I do. I didn't even look at it after close to see where everything closed at today. As I just stopped trading, the market was up today. So they say the Dow rises as Fed announcement sparks interest because of the corporate bond. Nah, people make up all kinds of excuses why the market moves up or down. They're looking for a reason. If the powers that be wanted to drive the market down today, they would have. Obviously, they're trying to suck in as many fools as they can right now before they send it back down again. So knowing that, we'll play a little bit differently tomorrow. All right, this is Dave Knight here at 123daytrade.com. See if we can catch them tomorrow. Bye for now.